There were these consequences that people were not liking. There were these results that were all around, the context that was getting created which people were not liking. The burnouts, the way that people were leading their teams, and the illnesses that were happening. Everybody wanted to retire very early. Anybody you talk to says, I want to retire by this age. As if, working is a punishment. People wanted to have this work-life balance, and, as if work is different and life is different. And, people living for the weekend. Somehow you go through the weekday so that you can survive for the weekend. There was crazy kind of things which are happening, and these results for people were not happy with, So we said, obviously, going back to a good old thing that, when you have results, when you have consequences, you have actions which have contributed to that. Of course, a lot of blame goes towards, this is happening, and the government is like that, and the economy is like that. Sure, all those things, contribute. But what is it that leaders were doing? What actions were they taking which were contributing to the context that was getting created? And it's very obvious. If you want different context, if you want different consequences, if you want different results, change your actions. Very obvious, right? And so we said, okay, let's help them change their actions. The interesting about actions is, and all of us have heard about the iceberg principle and how things are, in the subconscious and unconscious, and many people have talked about it, including Nitya in his speech. That so much of us is unconscious. Like an iceberg, only 10% of us, are visible to each other. What I am, you don't know. You see what you see about me, but the 90% about me is unseen. Even I don't know about it enough. So how is it somebody else is going to see it? And that 90% is dictating my actions, or at least huge part of my actions. So yes, there are conscious actions that people can take. There are conscious results of those actions happening. But there's so many things which are happening unconscious. And Nilima mentioned about unconscious biases. There are so many other kinds of things in that iceberg which are causing me to take some actions which are resulting in these unintended or undesirable context and results. So if you really wanted to help people change their context, we have to help them change their actions. Now, actions I don't even know. I only know 10% or 20% of my actions, or why I'm taking those actions. 80% I don't even know. Therefore, what do? We go down and get them to understand, unravel themselves, get them to know about themselves more. And there, of course, the competencies come in. And competencies have been talked about, that if people have competencies, then they will show the right actions, and the right actions will show the right results. But competencies are not... Thanks, Michael. Bye-bye. So consequences unintended, but competencies not necessarily working, because competencies we were trying for a long time. All of us had have been there, done that, either as on this side of the stage or that side of the stage, where we have either taught people about competencies or been taught about competencies, but they don't work. And Rajiv, I think you mentioned it very nicely. Maybe the color of the water was different. Maybe the flavor of the water was different, or whatever. The temperature of the water was different, but it was still competencies being worked on. And what we thought about working there was, and understanding was exactly the kind of terminology that he also uses, the capacities that people have. Because I may teach somebody how to be empathetic, because good listening is the skill I want. Okay, therefore people need to exhibit empathy. So I teach them, these are the 6 steps. You should have eye contact, you should have an open stance, ask open-ended questions, paraphrase, respond, ask right questions. If you do these 6, 7 things, you will exhibit empathy. And that a training program will teach you. But hey, inside, I don't like people. Inside, I don't have any love or desire to help that guy. I can wear a mask of those 6 skills that you're teaching me, and the competencies, and I will exhibit those competencies and get a good rating that, hey, I can exhibit those competencies. But inside, I just don't have the capacity to love or care for anybody else. And so therefore, what point is those competencies? And that is why a lot of training programs are a complete waste. Sorry, I'm from the training industry myself, but we know they're a waste. We're asking people to wear masks. And that wouldn't have worked if we wanted to make conscious leaders.